What a game. The games this weekend. My God. You know, this has been introduced with like a Steph Curry throw it incomplete to Devontae Adams. Wow. I mean, that's all I can say is wow. What is going on today, guys? Back for the Love of Sports podcast. And today we're going to be talking about Joel Embiid. And wow, that knee injury last night looked absolutely horrible for the Philadelphia 76ers and Joel Embiid. Came down after a dunk, landed very awkwardly on his left knee, hyperextended it completely backwards. From the first signs of it, it didn't look good. It looked like it could have been season ending. It could have been a torn ACL, could have been a meniscus. But the further I'm reading into it now, it seems like the Philadelphia 76ers may have dodged a huge bullet. It seems like Embiid is only going to escape with a hyperextended knee and a bone bruise, which is not great, but it's better than a season-ending ACL or, something else. But, man, that looked really, really bad for the Sixers, and that could have completely changed the landscape of the NBA this season. The Philadelphia 76ers are favored to probably win the Eastern Conference, other than the Brooklyn Nets, who are going to be right there with them. I think they're going to be the last two teams left. I think it's going to be the Eastern Conference final, Sixers versus Nets. Nets probably will advance to the finals, in my opinion. But if Embiid's not there, then that dream is long gone. There's no way they're going to be able to compete. He's by far their best player on that team, by far. And it sucks because Embiid was looking like he was going to win MVP this year, and we don't know for how long he's going to be out with this injury. It said the MRI, according to sources, didn't reveal any structural damage in his knee, which would be great news for the Sixers. We've known Joel Embiid in his, long-dated history with knee injuries. Remember his first couple years in the league, didn't even step foot on the court. Back-to-back injuries earlier in his career really derailed him, and it seemed like at first Joel Embiid was going to have a very injury-riddled career. He's been pretty healthy the last few seasons, so, knock on wood for him. He's been, relatively healthy. He's been active. He's been there for the Sixers. But, man, when I first saw that last night, I was like, oh, man, the Sixers are screwed. They're doomed if Joel Embiid is out. And that's what it looked like, according to a lot of people. A lot of people thought this was going to be a season-ending knee injury for Joel Embiid last night, and like I said, it doesn't look like it's gonna be. I hope it's not, because that'll be even clearer for Brooklyn Nets to go right to the championship. I mean, there's no way if the Sixers aren't there to possibly stop Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gonna just crawl to a easy finals berth, because there's no team that can compete with them. Maybe the Bucks. The Celtics have no shot. Miami Heat, maybe they're starting to pull things around now. The Miami Heat could possibly compete with the Brooklyn Nets come Eastern Conference final time, but I think by far the Sixers this year are the best team in the Eastern Conference. I think they've been good, start to where they are right now. Joel Embiid has been the biggest reason why. He's an MVP candidate. If the season ended today, Joel Embiid definitely would win MVP over a couple other guys, James Harden, Nikola Jokic, LeBron James. So, I think the Philadelphia 76ers may have dodged a huge bullet, but we will see in the next coming days of how bad Joel Embiid's knee is. Like I said, we're hoping that it's only like a 2-week, 3-week thing. But, we should see, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.